So this is another way to do the section 5 example because we have the distributive property with two sets of parentheses that have to be distributed to each other. So another method you can do besides just like old-fashioned distributive property is you can do what's called the box method. I really like this because you can do this, like it doesn't matter how big these parentheses are, you can do the box method for any size polynomial. And also y'all probably remember this from biology because it's very similar to a Punnett square. So I noticed that in my first set of parentheses there are two terms. Again, there's nothing in between these set of parentheses. That means I'm multiplying one by the other. And then inside my second set of parentheses, there's two more terms. So that means I need to draw a 2 by 2 box. So basically a box with 4 squares. All right, so there's my box. All right, on the top of the box, you're going to put your first binomial. So x plus 2. And then alongside the box, you're going to put your next binomial. So that's going to be 2x minus 5. So in this way, we know that we're going to treat that 5 as a negative 5. I notice here that this x doesn't have a coefficient, so go ahead and put a 1 in front of it. And then you're going to fill in each box. Kind of like you do a Punnett square in biology, you're just going to look at the top of that particular box and the side of that particular box and multiply those things together. So let's do red. All right, inside the first box, I'm going to multiply the 2 and the 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. And then x times x is x squared. So that's going to go inside your first box. Then move over here to this box. The top of this box is 2. The side of this box is 2x. So you're going to do 2 times 2, which is 4. And then there's an x there, so don't forget to put the x. Then we come down here. This is negative 5 times 1. So that's going to be negative 5. And then there's also an x there. And then in this lower corner box, it's just our constants. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. This is usually the box where I see people make the mistake. All right, and then you just look for your like terms. So I see I've got a 2x squared. I don't see any other x squared terms, so you pull that out. So 2x squared. And then I've got this 4x and negative 5x, so draw those or add those together, negative 5 plus 4. So negative 5 plus 4, oh, that's already so there, it's negative 1. So we're going to have negative 1x. And then that's going to be negative 10. And so our answer is still C. So you decide which method you prefer and go with that. Now you are ready to move on to the section 5 practice. Thanks, guys. Make sure you're asking your teacher if you have any questions. And have a good one.